Sorry for taking so long with the long-awaited sequel to this video series, and it might have been so long that the original fundamental paper education itself, uh, 30 seconds. Game ended. Like, subscribe. Okay, brain rot, attention span. Okay. Okay, I think I got everyone. Anyways, back to the video. It took too long to make. I got started on making it. Life is crazy. One thing that made this video a lot easier to make is the editor of the original incredibly successful video is allowing me to reuse the footage he did there. So that's why it was so popular in the first place. So want to give Sisu TV a nice shout out as well. So subscribe to him. His editing's fantastic, especially for how quickly he makes long videos. If you like animation, sub to allocations, yeah, also Patreon. But today we're going to be talking about you guys and how crazy you guys are because the comment section. Okay, so if you click on this without knowing what fundamental paper education is or the original video, it's a video starring evil papier-mâché teachers killing children with a fan video for a fan song for Baldi's Basics, a game that scared kids back in the day when this was one of its jump scares. High-key, low-key, kinda need this video as much as I like being positive. I do need a break from glazing indie pilots and do something a little more unique, and God, these comments are unique. Once again, every year or so, new big fandom that ends up getting a lot of interesting people that shouldn't be in one place. One thing a little serious I want to go over is that Katie, the creator of FP, she's not quitting, but I don't know, it's been a pretty tiresome, content farmed, vicious troll filled fandom experience this year for a lot of people, so that's been a little off, you know. As for the reception for my video, one thing I was a little concerned about going in was because I personally was rushing it, not the editor, as obviously this stuff is looking mad clear. Okay, maybe not that part. I did not tell him to put that in. But anyways, one thing I'm really surprised that no one really gave me backlash for was the idea of just some of the jokes. I thought I removed some of them, and some of them were not properly edited. So there's one reference to Nuxtaku that I forgot to actually put in the reference for, so it makes me look weird. But anyways, let's before going into the reception, how crazy the FPE fandom has gone, because you know that's the video. Then we'll go over the comments response. Something I definitely could have done all video or even make an entirely new video dedicated to is focusing too much on the hatedom and the haters and then the content farms and then acting like a content farm myself, ironically. Could have made an entire video just about how toxic the alleged fandom is. That's just kind of starting. But I feel like it's a little amoral to do that. Despite a large amount of views it would garner, it's a trend for YouTubers to pretend to care about something or someone being harassed and give more attention to that thing they just kept calling awful. Like, you know, people will look up porn and then scream for 20 minutes, "Oh my god, porn, you monsters, gonna save this to my hard drive and put it in my editing file," and then look at it for a bit and then blur it. Like, you ain't fooling nobody. Bonus points if they called it illegal, too. So, yeah, great job. But, you know, something similarly bad is kind of happening. There's a couple of weird, obscure haters. Like, there's apparently this one freak who keeps spamming animal gore. I have not personally encountered this. Stay safe, everybody. He's done this on Twitter and Reddit, and it's got bad enough that Katie close replies. So we already have people this nasty with their quote-unquote trolling. I mean, I got pretty thick skin online, but killing animals on screen for fun, obviously that crosses my line. Once again, I didn't even mention this in the title of the video to avoid giving it the cursory glance attention for people who don't want to watch the video and just run with stuff. So at least people with enough patience for a warning and not rabidly impatient enough to spread a title without thought or care would be involved. You know, Gotta take responsibility for my clickbait. Clickbait cautiously, kids. Something in a similar vein is an attempt to raid, what? Am I reading that? Okay, dinosaur porn. Wow, Tumblr paper teacher angst is so cringy. Let me own them by not being cringe. And post dinosaur. I thought the fandom was bad. I thought it was down bad. The haters. You guys are insane. That's just gonna do it for the haters for now. I'm gonna talk about the response to my video now. That's the funny part. Once again, I want to thank you guys for blowing up my video so quickly. And before I get into it, yes, I disguised this as a comment response video. I know, I'm terrible, I'm awful, but I think comment response videos are usually really tacky because they amount to people being like, "Oh, you called me a poopy head, ahem. What a naive, stupid child. Oh, great heavens. How intellectually inferior is the YouTube commenter on youtube.com. Not only will I ego rage against randos on the internet publicly, but I will group genuine feedback the same way. I think that's tacky. So this isn't gonna be me clapping back at the haters. Mostly, a little bit of that, of course. It's the internet. There are going to be stupid haters. But the title of the video is "The Fandom Has Gone Wild," not that I hate them. Because the comment section's more crazy than anything. I mostly just want to draw attention to these comments because they're unintentionally hilarious. Negative or positive. There's like 469 comments at the time of me writing this script. I'm not going to go over all of them. But the top comment is actually really good. Actually, it's too good, damn it. Just stole precious watch time. Shit. Then it's discussing some of the other reasons it got popular. Something important is that Abdullah mentioned Baldi was simped for way more in 2018, which is probably true because Baldi was one of those fandoms I mentioned earlier, and it's hilarious because everything about Baldi was designed to be as unattractive and unscary as possible. Speaking of which, statements like that pissed off a surprisingly alive Baldi community. In fact, a good chunk of these comments are just very upset Baldi fans interpreting my factual neutral statements as attacks. Admittedly, I did get a few details wrong. Apparently Baldi came out in 2018, not 17, which in hindsight actually makes a lot of sense. But the Baldi fandom did get really defensive, which is funny since, like, kind of proved my own point in the video. Baldi's Basics is a parody people took seriously. I'm not even insulting Baldi's Basics, it's good for what it is. It's just that the Baldi fandom never seemed to understand that it's not supposed to be that scary. It's not that serious. Once again, I have to reiterate, this is one of the jump scares. I did mention more of the horror at the time rather than the edutainment parody aspect, which is definitely a part of it. So, I mean, I didn't emphasize that as much as I should have, so apologies there, because I was kind of looking more at the mascot horror trend. The style is deliberately crusty on all cylinders. Oh my gosh. Like, dude, I mentioned Baldi's Basics was the reason FP existed several times. That was, if anything, the point of the video. Comments like this are extra confusing because they clearly watched enough of the video to feel like Baldi is being attacked at all, but they missed something I said. Did you watch it? Did you not watch it? I don't really get it, man. I wasn't really dogging on Baldi, just making some goofs about how well goofy it is. Intentionally so. If I was dogging on anyone, it's people who thought that Baldi's Basics is somehow meant to be taken seriously. I can't even read half these comments. I think they're organizing a Baldi revolution and I'm the bourgeoisie about to lose my head. Oh no. The Baldi boys versus the fundamental girlies will be a legendary battle at the preschool. What is happening? Wait, Nostalgia 2018? Jesus. These people have liked Baldis for 6 years. I'm a new rule. The 2020s, this decade's 2 years. First half of first year is COVID. Second half, well, let's find out. Everything after 2016 was a blur, and everything after 2020 was a sneeze. Also, I made a few jokes making fun of Baldi power scalers because, I mean, first of all, the concept is just absurd, and a lot of people took that as me genuinely wanting to challenge their positions on Baldi power scaling. Nah, Baldi would win. Like, dog, I'm sure you guys are right. I'm sure Baldi, low base, neg diffs after scaling to multi-dimensional plus outer versal boundless with MDFC plus speed. Congrats, you beat paper. That puts you at least multi-scissormental plus level. Seriously, I'm too old for this shit. I don't know what any of these words mean. But yeah, I'm sure you're right. That's something I've noticed about power scalers, is since a lot of them are so hyper literal, let's just say, they tend to just misinterpret outsider perspectives on them. Like, I remember this one guy who, let's just call him controversial for now. Like, someone was saying that, oh, you know, power scalers, they have their own thing, though the story itself kind of goofy. Being stronger than time as a concept is like being stronger than blue. And then someone tried proving him wrong, and it's like, well, actually, being stronger than time isn't stupid. You're stupid. Yeah, that's something just crazy. And also, just taking this guy's power seriously, it's a little goofy. Not saying you guys can't, but of all the things to genuinely fight over online, that's actually one of the better things on second thought. This world's corrupt. Still funny, though. There was a lot of people correcting me in the comments that just kind of re-described what I said. Like, yes, it is a parody of edutainment and horror. I said that unless I didn't and forgot like a poopy head, but I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Who's Cloaker? Personally, I only know my goat, Baltimore, okay?
Mario!
Man, everyone wants a piece of that flat ass, and, you know, I can't blame them. But, speaking of which, we just spent, like, the first third of this video talking about Baldi and how interesting their fans are. So, let's actually start talking about, you know, what this video is about now. Oh, okay, never mind. I guess we're talking about Skibidi Toilet. Worst decision of my life. I just want to give this reply chain a shout out for actually being a functioning conversation. And let's keep this train going, because this one right here actually mentioned something kind of interesting. We don't really know if the series is gonna be, well, you know, a series between Katie's mental health, her specific visions. It's implying that it could be dramatically different. It could just be her OC verse. This could have just been a one-off spin-off just to fit the Baldi's aesthetic because she had an idea in her head, yada yada yada. But with that all being said, you know what? You know what I think? I don't know. Stop Katie, create more series FPE. Oh no. It's approaching, I'm scared. FPE is going to become its own series. Sadness? The same. It's becoming a series. I want to see the Stickman background of Backman of video. Again. Evidence or proof. It's not getting a series. Read Katie's tweets. Read Katie's tweets. Where the hell did you get that info? I've already checked it out, and she didn't even say anything about the discontinuation of FPE. Are you just trying to make people's hope ugly? Please not. Just inform me. I might not know that you're telling the truth. For real? No, it is confirmed that it'll end up a series. Let's just wait and see. I love spreading misinformation on the internet. Okay, just kidding. I do love seeing other people spread, though. Subscribe to allocations. Yeah, for the rest of the video, I'm just going to be reading, just like, I'm not even going to try to extrapolate. Let's go, more simping for Miss Circle. Frick Miss Circle. El Casati for making this video. What the F? My reply sections is weird. The fate got signed. What does any of that mean? Entertaining and discussing the need, you know, thank you very much, editor of my Port by the Sea video, which is pretty underrated, that you guys should also watch. Mr. Glogman didn't read your comment, but he agrees. Don't ask, don't even read. But don't worry, I'll ask this person, because, you know, I'll hear them out. They might be onto something. I'm not gonna lie. However, unfortunately, her design is way too complicated and has way too many hairstyles, so I just gave up on animating her. In the animation coming soon. If I can live long enough to finish it. On second thought, maybe I shouldn't have heard him out because, damn, I thought I was bad. And now to answer the important question, power scaling son or shipping daughter, everyone seems to agree that the power scaling son would lose because he's too busy trying to figure out who's going to win and using stats instead of actual techniques. Meanwhile, the shipping daughter, she's got a lot of speed and frenetic power and passion. She's very unpredictable with her fighting style, and also probably has a little more stamina than a power scaling son. The power scaler does have the martial arts thinking, analyzing weaknesses to exploit possible openings, but they probably don't even know martial arts, so it take way longer to find those weaknesses, and that is bad, very true. For whether or not they'd be shipped, if there was a power scaler and a shipper, no, they would not fall for each other. They probably, one's all emotion, one's all logic, but they're both somehow equally stupid.
You already know, Mr. Batman. You know what I'm gonna do to that thing.
Now, I mean, some people were mad I was making too many jokes about simping for Miss Circle. Once again, like a third of the jokes I thought I cut out, but I didn't because I'm lazy. Honestly, I do agree. I've been rushing production lately. Wanted to leave you guys with some bangers, so, you know, all the effort was put into the editing from other people instead of me. Once again, giving another shout out to Sisu TV. He keeps changing his name, so it's a little tough to remember. I'm sorry, man. But anyways, I also want to give a shout out to Nellos for editing my Ramshackle video, not demonetized, and shout out to Austin again for the demonetized Port by the Sea. So they both need more support. Anyways, for the editor of the FPE video, did a perfect job. I did not. But, you know, looking back on the video, I feel like one thing I could have done differently is like just cut back on the perv jokes in general, because there's an entire section that was unironically dedicated to how, like, let's just say certain aspects of the series was really increasing its popularity, at least according to my theories. It sounds goonery, I know. Hopefully I can recover from I'm never recovering from this. Good news, I can stop making horny jokes now because no one wants it anymore.
Fuck it.
Yeah, unfortunately, chat proved my theory on them being down bad being a reason for this thing's popularity pretty well, cause what is this? What is this? Why? Why would you admit to these things? Why? You monsters. No. Speaking of romance, some of the shippers revealed themselves because the allocation nation stops at the shipping station because I'm tired of the shipping wars. Surprised shipping hasn't been too intense here. I never cared about that. That worked for me. Can you, the teenage girls, just, like, go to their own little corner away from me, like, far away, and never talk to me about shipping, like, ever again? Like, that'd be cool. Thank you. A hot take? When I was 14, Starco was the best ship. I don't care if they're two hetero protagonists. Their chemistry, immaculate. They felt so comfortable, and they complemented each other's strengths and weaknesses. Then the third and fourth season happened, so okay, I can see why people hate it now. This is just, don't talk to me about shipping, because I'm right, and you know it. Okay, or we can just do Alice X Oliver, Abby X Lana, Angle X... Who are these? Like, I know these names of characters were revealed outside the original source material, but I don't know, I was just kind of paying attention to the original. And more people simping over Miss Circle and Miss Grace. Baldman is hotter. Okay. He's got a point. He might be cooking. Let him cook. But I don't even know what to say anymore to this comment section. POV, when old Kyovi realized she's been saying Stufu to paper What? I don't blame you for simping on Mus Circle. I like music, Nick. Same was immaculate, bro. Smooth as a black hole, because it eats friction, I think. Actually, Baldi Basics, inspired by Sonic Schoolhouse. FPA, inspired by Baldi Basics. So SBE, inspired Baldi's Sonic Schoolhouse. What the shit, ma? How'd you reply that fast? Baldi's Basics and terminally online behavior. What the Sigma? What the Sigma? What the Sigma? Took over the internet? Okay, Lamau. John Ultra Kill. My favorite ships are definitely the mauling victim and the sock puppet. Once again, there's a lot of bangers, but we'd be. Oh my god, these are funny. Jesus, okay, you guys are crazy. Well, anyways, I think that's gonna be it for now. Dewey Whoop. Speed, what are you doing? Anyways, if you like animation, sub to allocations, and also mind making this comment section even crazier, rent's gonna be due soon. I'll take anything I can get. Bye.